Hey guys, Alex here from Homeschool of Bel Air. Today's video, I'm going to go over Adrian's curriculum picks for the 2024-2025 school year. This is all his curriculum picks for 7th grade. Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start with language arts. So as far as language arts, we're doing the all-in-one curriculum. Now the language arts, I was able to pull his up on my iPad so I can give you guys a better understanding as to what it looks like. A lot of you guys are curious actually from the video that I posted on Vincent's all-in-one curriculum. So just as an FYI, we are going to be working through the language arts, social studies, and science for Adrian. I'll show you guys a little bit more about it. So this is a 7th grade level, all in one. In this binder, I just have all his comprehension questions, think and respond questions, and some of his assessments. The 7th grade language arts actually focuses a lot more on composition. So he does have a composition notebook here. He's going to be doing a lot more writing. I believe he's going to have some essays and biographies and a couple other writing assignments that he's going to have. So this is what I have for language arts. So I'll give you guys a quick little peek as to what it looks like. Because like I said, I did get a lot of questions. Let me actually scroll to some of the main lessons. So it has 180 lessons. Everything for 7th grade, like I said, is more on writing. So that's their focus. So like lesson 1 would be the beginning of understanding parts of speech. This is his lesson, what he would be reading. It gives you a couple of examples as to what they're talking about, and then he gets into the comprehension questions. Now, I had mentioned in Vincent's video, and if you guys didn't see that video, this curriculum is a fillable PDF. So it's meant to be done on the computer. So you can actually tap, and it's obviously not going to let me because I don't think I have. So the way that this curriculum is created is meant to be done on an iPad or a computer. So the structure of it is called the fillable PDF. So it's meant for you to type in your answers or your responses. Obviously, I had mentioned in Vincent's video, we're not going to be doing that. So like these kinds of pages, I did print them out. So that is what you see in this notebook here. So that is, that would be his written response for lesson 1. Then you move on to lesson 2. This one is exploring sentence structure. It gives him some examples, some lesson stuff, and then it gives him his comprehension questions. So, this is what it looks like, at least for 7th grade. The 9th grade one is a little bit different. I did also mention that a lot of the literature, whatever literature they have to read, it's intertwined or it's actually included in the curriculum. I'm going to try to see if I can get to one of those lessons. So here's a good example. This is lesson 65. He's going to be exploring the art of storytelling across cultures. So this would be the lesson for lesson 65 is going to talk about what myths and folktales and oral traditions are. And then his assignment is going to give him an assignment, which it says, today you will read The Nightingale by Hans Christian Andersen. So what I was talking about, the literature being included, the literature is actually included in here. So there is a story there. So he would have to read that, and that would all be part of lesson 65. And then I want to say that after that, he has a writing assignment, which most likely would have to be, let's see, analyzing the use of dialogue in literature. Okay, so that would be another lesson there. But what I was noticing, yeah, see, there it is. So lesson 68 would be creating your own narrative, perspective, and voice. So there he would have a writing assignment for that. So it'll give him his assignment or whatever. So that is kind of what it looks like. So this is, like I said, the language arts for 7th grade. It looks like for 7th grade. I wasn't able to really do that for the 9th grade. I will be posting other videos just going more in depth with this curriculum because I did realize that it's a very, very new curriculum. From what I was looking at, I want to say it was created like in 2021. So it's a fairly new curriculum. Now, the other thing is one of the questions that I've been getting is if it's secular. So I mentioned in Vincent's video that according to the website, they do claim to be secular, but they are also a homeschool company. So they want to be able to gravitate towards all homeschoolers, including religious-based. So some of the religions that I have seen topics, whether it be in social studies, it's more of a conversation. So it's more or less set up so that you can have a discussion about it rather than just this is true, this is facts, and that's that. It's more of a discussion kind of, or even a writing assignment. I noticed in some of the social studies, it'll give them a few questions, and some of it is discussing religion, but it's more or less, this is your writing opportunity to write what you think kind of thing. So that's kind of how they set up the assignments, and that's kind of how they include religion without really including religion. I don't know if that's making sense. So I had mentioned in Vincent's video that I've realized that it's, to me, I would consider this curriculum more of a neutral curriculum rather than a secular. Now, I did purchase it with the idea that it was a secular curriculum. I'm happy with the curriculum. I do feel like it's a great curriculum. And me personally, as a secular homeschooler, I'm more on the atheist secular side. I do like to teach the kids about religion because obviously being sent out into the world, you're going to be encountering not just secular atheist people, you're going to encounter a lot of people. So for me, I like it more of a, let's learn about it. So if you have to have a conversation with someone, you know where you're coming from and you know what, you know how to conversate with someone that's not just a secular atheist person. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that's making sense. So my style of teaching is to teach all of it. So that's the only reason why I'm not unhappy with the curriculum. I actually think it's a great curriculum and I love the discussion part of it. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm going to go ahead and continue on because like I said, you're going to see a lot of this all in one. So an extension from our language arts, I'm also going to be doing Fix It Grammar with Adrian. This is the Robin Hood Level 3 book. Now, I had mentioned in another video for Vincent's curriculum picks, the reason I decided to add, and now 7th grade does actually introduce a lot of grammar more so than the 9th grade level. This I felt like is just enough. So it's not going to be overwhelming. It's not going to be too much where I feel like it's going to just be overly worked or the kids are going to be overly worked. I think it's perfect. So we're going to be working through the Robin Hood Level 3 with Adrian. Now for vocabulary, again, I wanted to pick something that wasn't going to be too heavy. So the vocabulary cartoons is kind of what I went for. Now, this one, we're only going to be doing 1 word a day. And I just kind of set up a little notebook for him. This is just something that I put together. And it's just an area for him to write down his new word for every day, fill this information out. And then I was able to print out the assessment pages that actually come with this book. So these are those assessment pages. So every 10 lessons, he's going to have one of these reviews. So that is how we're going to be doing vocabulary for this next school year. And again, it should be pretty light because it's only going to be 1 word a day. For penmanship, handwriting, Adrian's been continuing on with the Writing for Learning series. This year he's working on the 6th grade level book. This is the 7th grade level book. If you guys saw my video with Vincent, he'll be working out of the same one. I love the prompts that these writing books have because you're actually not just writing, you're actually learning facts. So Adrian will be working through the 7th grade handwriting. Okay, now for social studies, and sorry for the glare, guys. We're still going to be sticking to the all-in-one curriculum for the social studies. The social studies for 7th grade level is a Middle Times history. Now, we were going to skip it. I did give Adrian the option to skip it because he is working through the Pendia Press Middle Times this year. We actually sat together and we looked through it and he actually wants to do it. Now, the Pendia Press is a lighter curriculum compared to this one. This one actually has a lot more information and it goes a little deeper. And I wish this one I don't have on the iPad, so I cannot show you guys. This one is on the computer. Like I said, I will try to make a whole other video just kind of giving you guys more of a look-see of this curriculum itself, because obviously it is a newer curriculum. In here, I do have all his activity pages, his assessment pages, and things like that. So that is what is in here. As far as the lessons and all the like the reading parts of the lessons, all that is, like I said, on the computer, so I cannot show you that. So that is what we're going to be working through. I'm going to go ahead and move on to science. For science, same thing. We're going to be working through the all-in-one science curriculum. Now for this one, same thing. I was able to print out all his assessment comprehension questions. Everything is in here. For that, he is going to be notebooking through his science. For 7th grade, it's more of a general science, so it's a little bit of everything. I do have one of these blank journals for him so he can draw whatever he has to draw or take notes on whatever. So that's what that's for. And then he is going to have a couple labs throughout the year. Now I went ahead and printed out his materials list and just kind of glued it on cardstock for him. So like that he likes little lists with check off points. So I was actually kind of happy that they had a materials list where he can check off the materials. So like I said, this one also has, I want to say 180 lessons. So everything that, like the assessments and all the quizzes are all in here ready for him to go. And again, this curriculum is on the computer, so he's going to be reading the lessons on the computer. So again, just let me know, guys, and I can try to do individual videos for all these subjects. Okay, now for math. For math, he's going to be working out of the Math 7 from teaching textbooks. That is going to be obviously something that we're still on a trial basis right now, but he's really enjoying it. He also has a little notebook. This is a notebook that he used this year, but obviously he still has plenty of pages, so it's going to just kind of write into next school year. So that is what he has for his curriculum picks. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. That is it, guys. Now, as far as art in Spanish, I don't know yet how our days are going to go, if I'm going to include Spanish. The Spanish that I'm looking into using with him, which is something that I already own, is a flip-flop Spanish. So I might have Evelyn and Adrian working from that, but I really just want to feel our days out. As far as art, they might join in with their brother. They might not. Again, I just want to see how our days go. But that is it. That is the curriculum picks that I have for Adrian for 7th grade. My goal with Vincent and Adrian this year are for them to work pretty independently so I can focus a lot of time with Evelyn. I will be posting here probably even today a video on Evelyn's curriculum picks just because I want to have these videos out for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you guys want to see like a deeper in-depth look into the curriculum. I know, like I said, it's new. There's not a lot of information on the all-in-one. Let me know. Thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you next time.